first found her when I was pulling the weeds. It seemed to take hours to uproot one weed, only to find another one not 2 inches from the last. I had gone around to the back, where there was shade, to cool down. I sat on the concrete step that overlooked the clearing. As I stared towards the clearing blankly, out into the rubble, I saw what I had formerly thought was a pile of fresh earth move. I snapped my fingers, and a pair of red floppy ears fly up. "Here, puppy," I called, clapping my hands together. The dog stood up slowly, stretched out, and started plopping over to me, a slapdash grin on its face. I hopped over the fence, and she jerked away from me. It took a lot of patience, but I sat still while she slowly approached and sniffed me all over. Her wet nose tickled on my hot skin. Finally, I felt her long, raspy tongue on the side of my face, and I laughed. I reached for her, and this time she did not shy away. I fondled her ears and rubbed her belly, which she loved. She was caked in dirt, and there was no collar. I knew she was a stray then. I went to tell my mom and dad, and when I hopped over the fence, I turned around. I saw her staring at me from just behind the fence. She had the sweetest brown eyes. I almost felt guilty for just leaving for 2 minutes. "Don't worry, I won't leave you," I said. At first, like most parents would, they said no. Our house was not petter-proofed, but giving in to my continuous pleas, they told me that I could, after I made sure it wasn't just a lost dog. I put together posters and everything else I could with my friend Jeanette, and walked around with her, knocking on every door, asking them if it was their dog. Through all this, Pompey just followed behind me with a happy gait, occasionally stopping to stare at a nearby butterfly or other such phenomenon. I worked to the point where everybody had to agree that I had done everything I can. I was so happy. Of course, we would have to keep her outside. But still, I was thrilled. I had never had a dog before. We decided to give the dish to her, and bought new and mated 2 little cans as a replacement. I named the dog Pompey, after the city buried in ashes. Every night, she would sleep outside, just below my window. On the hot summer days that I would have my window cracked open, I would hear her snoring. Every morning, I would wake up and she would already be waiting by the back window, wagging her tail, eyes shining. She would hike with us, eat outside with us, and generally do everything with us. She never left. Then, one day, that all changed. My parents called me in and told me to sit down. They had gotten a call about Pompey. My father had been asking around work to try to find a better home for her, and someone had called to say they wanted to meet her and to see if they could possibly keep her. It was a stable family with 3 kids. I bought into their saying that it's what's best for her. She'd be able to stay inside during typhoons, she'd be able to sleep on a comfy sofa, and she'd be loved forever and wouldn't have to move to America. I didn't even stop to consider the possibilities. I just wanted her to be happy. The family came in their van, all of them just smiles and giggles. At first I was a little sour, but then I plastered on a smile and bragged about my dog like no other could. They bought it really well, actually. They took her that day. I can still remember everything, the feel of her coarse hair against my palm, her tongue on my face. I can feel her beside me, never deterring. I can hear her snoring beneath my window. I can see her wagging her tail, waiting for me to come and join her. When she left, she was in the back of the van, looking at me through their window. I had waved, I had even smiled. The way she looked at me then, I won't ever be able to forget. It wasn't a betrayal, and it wasn't lonely. It was pure loyalty and trust. She had looked at me with those sweet brown eyes, waving her tail back and forth. There was not a single doubt in those eyes. She had trusted me. She had stayed with me. She had kept her promise. But I hadn't. I wake up and walk downstairs. I grab the silver food dish and pour kibbles in. There's a face on the side of the can. It's red, black, with short hair. But sometimes, I swear it's long. And if I close my eyes, I hear her breathing quietly, just beneath my window.